Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I achieve these simple nail art looks using gel polish. The gel polish I use is Halo from Pure Nails UK, so if you're a beginner to nails these are really simple looks that you can achieve quite easily. The top four things I would say you need for nail art if you're just starting out would be a black, a white, a silver and a gold, and I'm using platinum and gold leaf both from Halo. I use backing paper to decant my colours onto. I use a fine detailer brush, mine is from The Edge, and I just use basic dotting tools that you can get in nail art stores, wholesalers, or from even the pound shop. And to begin with, we're going to do a glitter drag, so I'm applying 2 coats of black, cure that in the lamp, and then we'll go on to add the glitter. So I'm just coming in with gold leaf now, and I'm just tapping that at the edge of the nail and then using a fine detailer brush just to drag it down. And because this is gel polish and it's not going to cure until we pop it in the lamp, you can play with this and move the glitter around for as long as you want to. Gold leaf is from the Ice Crystals collection by Halo, and there are 6 different colours in that range, and they are perfect for doing glitter drags with, and they're just great for nail art in general, to be honest. So I'm just moving that around until I'm happy with it, and then I'll pop it in the lamp for a cure before we top coat it. So I'm just going in now with my top coat. I'm using the non-wipe top coat from Halo for all of these looks today, and as you can see that is a super simple, quick, effective nail art. We're going to move on now to the next nail, which is a leopard print nail, and I'm coming in with 2 coats of classic to begin with, and then we'll move on to the design itself. So to create this leopard print design, I'm going to be using 2 colours, Butterscotch and Black. So I'm just decanting those onto that bit of backing paper, which is just for the backing paper of a form. You can also use the backing paper from Sticky Labels, or you could buy a palette, whatever suits you. So I'm using the medium end of a dotting tool just to make random blobs all over the nail. These don't need to be perfect shapes or circles or anything like that. A natural leopard wouldn't have perfect shapes. So just randomly dotted all over the nail. Once I've done that, I'll pop that into flash cure, and then I'll come in round with the black. So I flash cured the butterscotch blobs for 10 seconds, and now I've got black on the end of my dotting tool, and I'm coming round and doing kind of like mini C shapes around all of the blobs. So on the bigger ones I'm doing it on both sides, and on the smaller ones I'm just doing it on one side. And again, with this being gel polish, we have time to play, so you can do this fairly quickly and you can come in and correct if you need to. You can see the colours from Pure Nails are so pigmented to get away with 1 coat on your base colour, but I just like to use the 2, and they are just fab for nail art. So I'm going around now with those black blobs and then just adding a few random black blobs on their own, and then I'll pop that in the lamp for a full cure. So I'm just finishing that nail with non-wipe top coat. If you felt that was a bit bumpy, you could use 2 top coats. I don't think it's really necessary. So now I'm coming into the next nail, which is our flower design. I'm using 3 colours for this, Lilac, Orchid and Pink Diamond, which again is from the Ice Crystals collection. So I'm starting out with 2 coats of lilac, and again, as you can see, it's super pigmented. These are such great polishes. So to create this flower, I'm coming in with Orchid next on a brush. I can't remember where I got this from, sorry, but you could get a similar brush from an art shop, or, a nail art brush that you could find online. If I can find something similar, I'll pop the link below. And the first thing I'm doing is just making rough leaves or petals of this flower. So I'm doing the coloured part of the petals first, and I'm going to go in and outline second. So these don't need to be perfect. The coverage doesn't need to be perfect because obviously it's going to add shading and detail to our petals. This is a really basic flower design. It's really simple to do and clients really, really like it. So I'm going to pop on all the petals roughly where I want them. If you needed to come in and clean up, you could do that with a clean brush with some alcohol on it if you needed to tidy up any areas before you cure. And once those are done, you pop it in the lamp for a 10-second flash cure. Apologies for the camera shaking. I must have knocked the table with my leg. So I'm coming in now with my fine detailer brush with white, and I'm just making the outline of those petals. So I'm doing the bigger petals first and then the smaller petals afterwards. And I'm just going around and outlining them so that it's now becoming clear that that is a flower. I'm also adding a small amount of white detailing just to add something extra to the flower. And again, once I've done that, I'll pop it in the lamp for a 10-second flash core. Now I'm coming in with pink diamond in the centre of the flower to make our centre, and just adding some glitter to the edges of those petals, and then I'll pop it in for a full cure. For anybody that's not knowing what a flash cure is, it's not completely curing the gel, it's just going to set the gel enough so it's not moving so you can continue with your design, and then once you've completed the full design you must do a full 60-second cure or 2 minutes if you're doing a UV. And I'm just adding a little bit of extra of the pink diamond around the edging just to give this nail a bit extra. You can never go wrong with a bit of extra glitter. And once I've done that, that'll go in the lamp and then we can top coat it. So for the next nail, I have put down 2 layers of Dusky Pink, and now I'm coming in with Misty Grey. So I'm doing a colour blocking nail now, and I'm just going to create 2 triangles. So just coming along and making a straight enough line as I can with my fine detailer brush, and then filling it in the space, filling out that block of colour that we've created. You don't have to do it in this particular design. I just did this because it's really simple. You could do several different shaped triangles or whatever shapes you wanted to do, how obviously the more complicated the longer it takes. I prefer using a fine detailer brush to do my lines. You could use a striping brush as well. So once I've done that, I'll flash cure, and then I'll come in and outline with white, and then I'll flash cure that, and then I'll come in with platinum and do another line, and then I'll do a full cure before we top coat. So this is a really, really simple one. So you can see as well, because I'm putting the glitter over, I can neaten up the edge of that white line. So you don't need to panic if your lines aren't exactly straight, because if you're coming in with a glitter at the end, that will cover any mistakes you've made. Glitter is a lifesaver when it comes to nail art. It can hide a multitude of sins if you're struggling with something or if you make a mistake. So the final nail art look I'm doing in this video is a marble nail. So I'm coming in again with 2 coats of my base colour, which in this nail is white. And I can honestly tell you that the Halo White polish is the best one I found on the market. I'm coming in now with non-white top coat, and I'm not curing that. So you're going to pop your 2 coats of colour down and then come in with your top coat. You could use normal top coat, I'm using non-white, and you don't cure. Then you load your brush up with the colours you're using for your marble, and you're simply dragging that through the top coat while it's still wet, creating that blur of lines. And you can come in with more or less colour if you want the lines to be darker or if you want them to be sharper. And again, because this isn't going to cure until we pop it in the lamp, you can play with this for as long as you want. You could just do your marble with black and white or whatever colours you've chosen to use, but I like to come in with a bit of glitter as well, just to give it something extra. So in this particular nail, I'm using Platinum again, which is the silver glitter from the Ice Crystals collection. I really do love that collection for nail art. It's really versatile, and as you can see, it just gives that nail something extra. So once I've finished playing around with the colours and I'm happy with all of the placement, I'm happy with my design, that will go in the lamp for a full cure, then come in with a second layer of top coat just to make sure everything's sealed nice. So that's the 5 nail looks completed. I hope you found this video helpful. If you're just starting out in nails, these are really basic, simple looks that you can learn quite quickly and are able to offer to your clients. Of course, if you're offering clients nail art, you should always charge extra for it. It takes extra time and extra skill, so you should always charge your worth. I really love the Halo gel polishes for doing nails in general, but particularly nail art because the colours are so pigmented. So I'll pop all the links down below to where you can get these polishes. You can get them from Pure Nails or from Nail Tech Network, which I have a discount code for. I'll pop all the links to my socials down below as well, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.